Welcome to today's essential video on cybersecurity for small businesses. In an increasingly digital world, the protection of your company's data and assets is paramount. Small businesses are just as susceptible to cyber threats as larger corporations, making it essential to stay vigilant and proactive. In this video, we'll provide you with the top 10 essential cybersecurity tips to help safeguard your business from potential threats. So let's dive in and ensure your small business is protected in the digital landscape. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights. 1. Train your employees. Employees can leave your business vulnerable to an attack. While precise statistics vary by country and industry sector, it is unquestionably the case that a high proportion of data breaches are caused by insiders who either maliciously or carelessly give cybercriminals access to your networks. There are many scenarios that could result in employee-initiated attacks. For instance, an employee might lose a work tablet or disclose login credentials. Employees may also mistakenly open fraudulent emails, which can deploy viruses on your business network. 2. Carry out risk assessment. Evaluate potential risks that might compromise the security of your company's networks, systems, and information. Identifying and analyzing possible threats can help you devise a plan to plug security gaps. As part of your risk assessment, determine where and how your data is stored and who has access to it. Identify who may want to access the data and how they may try to obtain it. If your business data is stored in the cloud, you could ask your cloud storage provider to help with your risk assessment. Establish the risk levels of possible events and how breaches could potentially impact your company. Once this analysis is complete and you have identified threats, use the information you have collated to develop or refine your security strategy. Review and update the strategy at regular intervals and whenever you make changes to information storage and usage. This ensures your data is always protected to the best of your ability. 3. Deploy antivirus software. Choose antivirus software that can protect all your devices from viruses, spyware, ransomware, and phishing scams. Make sure the software not only offers protection, but also technology that helps you clean devices as needed and resets them to their pre-infected state. It's important to keep your antivirus updated to stay safe from the latest cyber threats and patch any vulnerabilities. 4. Keep software updated. In addition to utilizing antivirus software, it is crucial to ensure that all the software integral to the functioning of your business remains consistently up to date. Software vendors frequently release updates, not only to enhance the performance and features of their products, but also to address and patch security vulnerabilities. This practice is fundamental in maintaining a robust cybersecurity posture as cyber threats continually evolve and vulnerabilities can be exploited by malicious actors. It's important to emphasize that some software, such as the firmware on your Wi-Fi router, may require manual updates, which should not be overlooked. Failing to apply these updates can leave your router and all the devices connected to it susceptible to potential breaches. By diligently staying on top of software updates, you ensure that your business systems are fortified against emerging threats and maintain a proactive stance in safeguarding your digital assets and sensitive data, ultimately reducing the risk of security breaches that could disrupt your operations and compromise your business's integrity. 5. Back up your files regularly. Does your company back up its files? If a cyber attack happens, data could be compromised or deleted. If that happened, could your business still run? Don't forget to consider the amount of data that may be stored on laptops and cell phones. Without this, many businesses wouldn't be able to function. To help, make use of a backup program that automatically copies your files to storage. In the event of an attack, you can restore all your files from your backups. Choose a program that gives you the ability to schedule or automate the backup process so you don't have to remember to do it. Store copies of backups offline so they don't become encrypted or inaccessible if your system suffers a ransomware attack. 6. Encrypt key information. If your business deals with data relating to credit cards, bank accounts, and other sensitive information on a regular basis, it's good practice to have an encryption program in place. Encryption keeps data safe by altering information on the device into unreadable codes. Encryption is designed with a worst-case scenario in mind. Even if your data is stolen, it would be useless to the hacker, as they wouldn't have the keys to decrypt the data and decipher the information. That's a sensible security precaution in a world where billions of records are exposed every year. 7. Limit access to sensitive data. Within your business, it's imperative to restrict the number of individuals who have access to critical data to an absolute minimum. By doing so, you not only mitigate the potential fallout of a data breach, but also significantly decrease the likelihood of malicious actors from within the company obtaining authorized access to sensitive information. To achieve this, it's essential to establish a meticulously crafted access control plan that clearly defines which specific individuals or roles within the organization are granted access to different levels of information. This plan should be comprehensive, mapping out who can access what, and it should be regularly reviewed and updated to reflect changing roles, responsibilities, and evolving security requirements. By doing this, you create a structured framework that not only enhances data security, but also promotes accountability and transparency across the organization, ensuring that only those who genuinely need access to critical data are granted it, and any deviations from this are immediately noticeable and subject to scrutiny, ultimately safeguarding your business's most valuable assets. 8. Secure your Wi-Fi network. If your business is using the WEP, Wired Equivalent Privacy network, make sure you switch to WPA2 or more later, as these versions are more secure. It's likely that you're already using WPA2, but some businesses neglect to upgrade their infrastructure, so it's worth checking to be sure. You can read more about WEP versus WPA in our guide. You can protect your Wi-Fi network from breaches by hackers by changing the name of your wireless access point or router, also known as the Service Set Identifier, SSID. You can use a complex pre-shared key, PSK, passphrase for additional security. 9. Ensure a strong password policy. Ensure that all employees use a strong password on all devices that contain sensitive information. A strong password is at least 15 characters in length, ideally more, and contains a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The more difficult it is to crack a password, the less likely a brute force attack will be successful. You should also put in place a policy to change passwords at regular intervals, at least quarterly. As an additional measure, small businesses should enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, on employees' devices and apps. 10. Use password managers. Using strong passwords which are unique to every device or account quickly becomes difficult to remember. The need to remember and type out lengthy passwords each time can also slow your employees down. That's why many businesses use password management tools. A password manager stores your passwords for you, automatically generating the correct username, password, and even security question answers that you need to log into websites or apps. This means users only have to remember a single PIN or master password to access their vault of login information. Many password managers also guide users away from weak or reused passwords and remind you to change them regularly. Thank you for joining us for this crucial discussion on cybersecurity for small businesses. Remember, cybersecurity is an ongoing effort, and by implementing these top 10 tips, you can significantly reduce the risk of cyber attacks and protect your valuable assets. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and prioritize cybersecurity in your business strategy. If you found this information helpful, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Stay safe in the digital world, and until next time, keep your business secure.